Hello everybody, welcome to the Grim Soul Ticker Show. Spotlight on remembering Bruce Lee. Oh yeah, and happy Thanksgiving, but I'll get to all the bull crap that's happening today. That if you ain't watched the news, that you'll find out soon. Today is more like remembering Bruce Lee. It's about remembering Bruce Lee. And yeah, I know his birthday's up. Everybody knows Bruce Lee is. If you don't, then what hole have you been living in? Where you been living all your years? A freaking rock? If you've not seen one of his movies, then you're... Well, I digress. We all know Bruce Lee is the famous martial artist of his time, of all time, actually. Because, I mean, I haven't seen any real martial artists other than stuntmen choreographing. Some of them do their own choreography. I know Jackie Chan does, I know Jet Li does, but still none of them can hold a candle to Bruce Lee. I mean, the dude did his own fights, choreographed his own fights, did his own stunts. Including jumping the building. He'd probably be still doing movies today. You know, he did Kato, Green Hornet TV series, the real TV series, not the bullcrap movie. 66 to 67. 1 year. 1 year! Made guest appearances as Kato, 3 episodes of Batman, the TV series. We know that in the 60s. Some Bruce Lee movies include Big Boss, Fist of Fury, seen it. Way of the Dragon, seen it. Enter the Dragon, and The Game of Death, seen every one of them. All of his movies. Seen every one of the Green Hornets, too. Big Bruce Lee fan. If you don't know this, then you don't know me. He was born November the 27th, today exactly, in 1940. Whew, he'd be an old man. California, passed away in July the 20th, 1973. The age of 32. My age. I'm his age. If he was still alive today, he would be in his 74th birthday. Bruce Lee, rest in peace, my man. Now I'm gonna indulge you guys on this, it being Bruce Lee's birthday. Happy birthday, 74th Bruce Lee. He's 74. You've been 74 today. Wow, time flies by. But be all honest, guys. I mean, look what's going on today. Got riots in LA. We got riots in Mississippi. All over... What? A white cop shooting a black kid. I'm saying that because that's basically what it is. They're making it out to be that. Now, it's a kid being shot by a cop. That's how I see it. White or black, it doesn't fucking matter. He was shot. Everybody's in an uproar about this. Excuse me, my Pikachu throw pillow, which I love very much. But, I'm wanting to call bullcrap on everybody today. Today is the day that we remember not only Bruce Lee, but the day that we to give thanks. Not just the Indians, but to the Pilgrim. I mean, not just to our ancestors, but to God. Give thanks to God that we have today. Because there might not be a tomorrow. God could destroy the world right now. I'm sorry for yelling. But He could. Give thanks for today. Be happy you have family. Those people in Mississippi, those people in LA, really? Today of all days. I mean, next thing you know, you're going to carry it into Christ's birthday. It's Christmas. You want to hurt people's wallets? You want to hurt the people's wallets. You want to hurt their economy. Hurt the fucking economy. Hurt it. Go ahead. And then everybody will be in need. You hurt these corporate people's wallets, they're going to dig into yours. You're going to be working more hours for less pay. You don't seem to get what protesting does. It gets you nowhere. It gets you absolutely nowhere. And you want to take the guns away from the cops. What happens if some dumb mother shoots you in the middle of the freaking street and the cop's standing right there and he can't do nothing? You guys don't think ahead. Look at London. The bombings and all that. Now they're making their cops carry guns. You guys don't seem to get it. What happens if a 12-year-old kid draws on you? Are you gonna, and you got a gun, are you gonna think twice to shoot? No, you're not. If it looks real enough, you're gonna shoot. It happened a long time ago, too. If I have to, I'll look it up and point it out to you, because pretty sure that if they're gonna allow a 12-year-old kid to carry around a pellet, BB gun, then what are they gonna have? What are they be carrying now? They're gonna have them carry 9mm. Heck, over in Africa, I know there's 12-year-olds that carry AK-47s. They shoot you just to look at you. Police over there can't do nothing, so they just kill them. In America, this can't be happening. It is happening. It's always gonna happen. There's always gonna be some instigator and some bullshit just to nag, just to carry it on. And California has already got the National Guard out there because they learned from Mississippi. Mississippi, actually no, the cops are they're big, huge police force there in California. Because of the dumb morons and dicks. Pardon my language, Lord, I'm sorry. I won't apologize to these people. They don't need apologies. I hear enough. But I'm going to tell you this. If we don't straighten up and start thinking before we act, there's going to be a lot more dead people on the street. Because people are going to start carrying guns now just to protect themselves against cops. They don't get it. That's why cops carry guns, because everybody else does. And they're going to go think on Obama's policy. And if we stop carrying guns, that means anybody can take anybody's money without consequences. There's consequences to everything we do or say or done. There will always be consequences. So look at it this way. Think about it this way. Everybody thinks that we need this, we need that, we need this, we need that. We don't need it. We want it. We need food. We need water. That's all we need. It's all actually what we need. I know in one country you get food and water and bread and rice and bread and water, and that's it. If you're locked up in prison. And that's all you need to do is to survive. Oh, you need protein. No, you don't. You just think you do because you're used to it. When I was up in the hospital, first few days I was in there, I was given broth and other liquids to sustain me. Okay? Nothing, no bread, nothing solid, nothing. And I was on an IV. Pain medication and stuff like that, you know. Nasty, disgusting shit. That. God. But then the final few days, Gabby woke me up one day for breakfast. Got 3 meals a day, which was pretty good. Breakfast actually had cream of wheat. Wasn't the best thing I ever had, but it was more of a solid. Then my dinner was pretty good. Broth. Chicken broth. Said, I know that ain't good, Mr. Morgan, but you know. Third day, actually my last day, because it followed up to that. My last day, I had cream of wheat, and for lunch I had chicken strips, some rice, some other stuff. I enjoyed the hell out of those chicken strips, but the thing is, it didn't taste right. My uncle says it'd take me a week to get my taste back. Because I was on IVs for so long and all of that. It's like a complete purification. And believe me, I'm glad I'm done with that. Now you think about it. If the government really wanted to, they could force some people to live in a hospital. Make it look like they're very deadly ill when they're not. Shove an IV in their arm. Give them water and put them in a room. And say they're getting help. I've done it before. A long time ago, I know I have. And say they're deadly ill and they not be. They could be like this and for the rest of their life be locked up. So you think about this. Do you really want to protest over some bourgeois bull crap? On a day that we give thanks to have this day, to even be in America, to be able for your protest even your protest to even take place? Or do you want to be thankful and you want to protest, or do you want to be thankful for this day? Like every red-blooded American, we love our freedom of speech. We don't necessarily want to have consequences for our little protests. We do. This is a day of giving thanks. A day that Bruce Lee would have celebrated his birthday. A day we should be celebrating America. Us as a whole. Not worried about petty things. I'm thankful for one more day. One more time in this country. One more year of this country. Today is actually really America's birthday. This is the day Pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock. The day our country was actually born. You know, it's just like, okay, you got the day you were born, and then the night, then the hour, and time, and all of that. This is what that is. This is the day, the hour, the time, the minute, the seconds we were born. Not the 4th of July. That's the day the country became a country. Today is the day we celebrate our true birth. Because even Bruce Lee had 2 names. One for when he was in China was a woman's name. And another one when he was born in America was a male's name. So he actually had 2 births, just like America did. When he came to America, when he lived in China, he celebrated his birthday on this day, not knowing what it meant to Americans. Because he wasn't American. He didn't know he was American. Yeah, he fought off protesters of sorts. People who didn't like him because he was Chinese and all that. Well, he fought off a bunch of Americans over in China. When the fights, then his dad told him that you're not actually Chinese, you're American. Showed him his birth certificate. So he went to America, took up the name Bruce Lee. His original name, his given name. Our original name, we were British colonies. We were colonists. That was what our name were. The true meaning of Thanksgiving is the day to give thanks that we can't be named the flock. Our true birth is today. Our birth as a country is July. So we should be thankful for 2 days, just like Bruce Lee's thankful for 2 names. The one his father gave him when he was born, when he was in China. The name that he was given when he was born in America. So just like Americans, he fought off stuff. He fought people. He didn't have to fight. He fought Hollywood. He became a actor because he was tired of the way Chinese people were portrayed in movies. They weren't even Chinese people. They were Japanese people portrayed as Chinese people. And he got tired of it. That's why he became an actor. Why he was a martial artist, because he was trained as a martial artist. If anybody's read that book, seen that movie, Ant-Man, that's Bruce Lee's master. No. We all know what Ant-Man went through because of the movies that you've seen, if you've seen them. Bruce Lee didn't fight World War II. But he did have his own struggles. And like Bruce Lee, we have our own struggles. We have our struggles. Right now, America's struggling with people infighting. We don't have to worry about other countries destroying us. They're laughing at us because we're fighting inside. I know this won't blow over anytime soon. But just be thankful you got today to talk. The day today to be there with your family, and these protesters want to crush it. They want to grab a hold of it and rip it out of your hands. So they're taking something that you should be thankful for away from you because they have that right. Not to take that day away from you, they don't have that right. you could refuse protest. Just like Bruce Lee refused and colonists refused. There's not quotation marks. These are pointing at you. But the colonists and Bruce Lee refused. Take up the mundane and say, hey, I'm gonna protest. Take up the mundane and accept things what they are. Bruce Lee didn't protest with a crowd of people. When they said you can't teach white people, he protested as himself and won and still taught people. America, we stood up for what was right. We came here for religious freedom, and yet religious freedom is religious. Our religion, where's our religion at? Why don't we have God in anything anymore? We're not above God. It's protest below God. God is looking at us, like I said last night, and face-palming himself and saying, what are my people doing? Don't they know that they should be thankful for this day? But I digress. I'm going to leave you with this thought. Not what would Jesus do, not what would Bruce Lee would do. But think about this honestly, in your honest opinion. What if that cop got sentenced to jail? Yeah, we know the protest might not have happened, might not. That protest, if that cop would have been sentenced to death, life from a life. Who's really the loser here? Is that cop being beat up and strangled or killed? Is that gonna do anything for anybody? Is that gonna bring that guy back? No. These protests gonna do it? No. Are these protests gonna bring that little kid back who was shot? No. So why are we doing it? Why? That's your thought. Why? And don't give me just because we can. Or just because you don't think it's right. Because it's right. It's not right for them to do this. Please. People do it every day. It happens every day. Someone dies every day. Gangsters kill 12-year-olds every day. And do we care? No, because of a cop? Shit, right? He was shot by a freaking guy riding by with a .45 caliber pistol. The dude was shot by a guy with a .45 pistol. Bam to the head, point blank. And then the cop killed that guy. Would we care? Would we protest? No. Because you see it every day, just because something doesn't happen, because it's on national news, because it's stupid news. The news does more harm than good. That's another subject. If it wasn't in the public eye, here's your question. Would you care? Comment. Subscribe. Want more? Because I'll bring more stuff like this to you if it creates controversy, because not controversy. I welcome your hate, even though it'll get deleted, and the morons will get outed on YouTube, because I'll say, oh, this dude's a dumbass, and say your name and everything, but, you know, you're welcome to your opinion. But just like the people protesting, you suffer the consequences of the grim soul taker. My form of grim justice, people. Good luck. Good night. 57.